Hello, hello. Congratulations, guys.
Hey, thanks, Perry. How you doing?
How are you?
I am doing really well. Always good to see you. So my first question is for both of you, because our production notes focused a whole lot on the fact that you tried out different voices for these characters while trying to find the right one. So to give us a sense of how much you were able to play, can you each tell me the two most polar opposite ideas that you explored for the voices for these two characters before settling on what we see in the finished film?
I mean, entirely in French. I was like, the Illumination, you're in France. Why don't I do this all in French?
Yes.
And they said, do you speak French? I said, not really.
Yeah.
And they said, yeah,
But that's not going to stop me
That's not
from
going to work for us.
doing a super
said,
stereotypical French accent.
It sounds French-ish.
Yeah.
And they say, are you saying a French accent? I'm like, no, so French-ish words. Like, and they're like, no one's going to know what that is. So
Yeah.
that
I speak French-ish, so I would have gotten it.
Yeah, you would have gotten it. You would have gotten it. Yeah, Mario is. And then they shot that one down.
Yeah, they shot that right down. Yeah, I mean, gosh, I don't know that I had like big, wide choices that were all that different that what ended up. It was a little bit more, slightly nuanced, the differences. We tried a few different things, and then ultimately it took probably 3 or 4 sessions before settling on what worked. And once we had that figured out, they would, I'd get to the session, they would play back the hit list of like the 15 or 20 phrases that they had that were like, this is the voice, this is where we want it to be. And so once we did that, it would be like a little tuning horn, or is that what they call tuning horn?
Yeah, fork.
Tuning fork, or like one of those. Like, this is the
it's a harmonica thing.
Yeah, he grew up in a musical family.
That's true.
I don't speak that language.
Yeah.
This is probably the most serious question you're going to hear all day, but one of my favorite parts of this movie was how Luigi is there to support Mario's goals and ambitions when others will not. So in your careers, who is your Luigi? The person who, if you have a big, crazy dream or idea in this business, is always there to get behind it and help you with it.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
My real brother in my real life was definitely that for me. Like, he has always believed in me, always thought that I was going to go and do extraordinary things. Even when I didn't have belief in myself, he would be the one who's like, you're cut out for this. You're meant to do this. You're special. You have it. Trust me, you can do this. So he was always like that guy who unrelenting love.
That's my wife for me. I direct this movie, Fool's Paradise, coming out May 12th.
May 12th.
And I think she should have a producer credit on it, because like every decision I would constantly be like, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? For many, many years in the making of that. So she's been a good partner in that regard.
That's nice.
I love that so much. I love the quotes you gave about Guillermo del Toro's help too. He's one of my favorite people in the business. So to know how he helped you on that, it just fills my heart truly.
It goes, my wife, Guillermo, just right out of there. Yeah.
Correct list there.
Guillermo was something else.
Here's my one selfish question during this interview, because Chris, I'm sorry, I'm just obsessed with Jurassic. And I know you've said that franchise has come to an end for you, but having been in that world for so long, if they were to make another movie or a show, whether you're involved or not, is there any particular corner of that world that you would like to see either further explored or explored for the first time, maybe?
Wow, it's such a great question. I would say, just with given the advent of what we can now do underwater, I'm curious to see more about the mosasaur. I thought that dinosaur was like was a wonderful creature, but I'd be curious a little bit more about the life of that fabulous creature. Maybe some more underwater dinosaurs.
And what about dancing? There's not enough dancing in those. Do the dinosaurs dance? And can we explore the world of dance?
One time James Gunn gave me a pitch. He was like, what about cavemen? Isn't there like a caveman version of the Jurassic thing, where like a caveman, like the remake of Iceman or something like that, where like maybe the DNA they extract is, I don't know.
Yeah, it's called Encino Man. I saw that
That's
movie.
when I knew that he was never going to go anywhere with his career.
I would watch an Encino Man Jurassic mashup any day.
Would that be dope? Would that be so good? Oh my gosh,
Jurassic Encino Man.
Yeah, but
and bring Brendan Fraser back.
And Pauly Shore.
That's right.
I'm pretty sure we just came up with a genius idea that someone needs to pay us for now.
Yes. Thank you. That would be really good.
All right. I must leave you guys. Huge congratulations on this one. And thanks for your time today.
Thank you.